To say the truth, which stock will you buy between Equity and KCB? Both of them are top tier banks located in the pyramid of Nairobi Securities Exchange in terms of listing, in terms of the banking sector. Which one now can you buy shares? Which one can you buy shares interestingly knowing that in the next 5 to 10 years you're gonna reap great harvest from it? If you go down to their individual analysis, you find out that both of them are undervalued, both of them are very promising future, both of them are very great banks when you look at their share prices. They're actually trading at a difference of around 7 shillings. One is going lowly below 70, and then one is slightly above 70. They are very good dividend paying banks. Also, they have not given themselves a very big gap between their dividend paying amounts. So, when you look at those two banks, which one are you interested in to buy? Because when you look at the analysis, you find out that both of them are really promising. And when you try to ask around to see which banks are most investors are interested in, you find most investors are stuck in between because they try to split their investments almost in a half or maybe slightly more to this one, maybe in a third, and this one goes to a sixth, like that, because both of these banks are promising. In the next 5 to 10 years, both of them are really promising to roll down the wheel into becoming very great banks because both of the banks have shown potential to expand into the region, into the East African region, going also to the Central African region. Both of them are expanding. We have one that's expanding to DRC, we have another one expanding to Ethiopia. You see, their future prospects is also promising for the two banks actually to give out a very futuristic return to the investors. So, which bank can you invest in as an investor? Because when you check in the analysis, you find out that both of the banks, when you look at their management, it is very, very well, very, very good and very, very promising. Because for me here, I've said it is for me now, for my decision or for my view, I could have said that I can invest like 60% in equity and then I invest 40% in KCB. Someone else can come in and say, this person prefers to invest 50 in KCB and 50% of their investment in equity. Some can come and say, I'll invest 60 in KCB and 40 in equity. The preferences vary, but the variation is not that much big, just slight. There are just also can even extend to say 70. They go aggressive with equity or they go aggressive with KCB just because of the return and some other underlying factors that you as an investor you also try to look down before you put your money into that bank, before you buy that bank, before you buy a piece of that bank, because both of those banks are really promising. Ask yourself if you are to buy equity shares or KCB shares, which one is the best to you? Because to me, I can say like that. I can't advise you. This is not a financial advice. This is a disclaimer. I'm not advising. I'm not giving financial advices. But what I'm saying is that both of these banks have great promises when you look at the long run. Both of them have are promising great returns because when you look at their valuation, both of them are undervalued. Both of them are trading below their book value. Both of them have very great potential of really pouring out to the market and giving back returns that are very great returns to the investor. So for yourself, check for yourself and say, and tell me in the comment section that you prefer equity to go with the higher stake compared to KCB and at least a reason behind, or you prefer KCB to take it at a higher stake as compared to equity with also a reason behind. Give me your views in the comment section. And of course, as we continue, you can hit that like button and also subscribe so that we can be able to get to roll out in these investment stuff so that we can be able to know which investments actually are we looking forward to in this June 2026 so that we can be able to know which one brings us home more profits. Now, for those two banks, which one are you going with?